Hello.
We didn't know how to start it.
This is
kind of lame.
Surprise! Hey, that's our big entry.
That was our big entry.
Okay. Hi, it's RJ.
And
the
Dana.
other name on the list.
Yeah.
We just came back from our. I can't talk if you figured that out. Because I was at concerts all weekend and I was screaming a lot. It was very fun.
That was down in South Carolina, and I just got back 3 days ago.
Yeah. So, we're going to tell you about our trips. Oh, and I went to West Virginia too a while ago, so we're going to talk about that.
Yeah.
You want to start or you want me to?
I don't know, what should we start about?
Well, we should start with you because you went first.
Okay, so what do you want to know?
Well, I want to know about the cute guys.
There's a lot of cute guys in South Carolina, holy crap.
There are a lot of cute guys in Sunshine. It was really fun. I got the sweatshirt there. It says skillet. It says skillet all over. It says it in the page too. There's like skillet everywhere. Yeah. I like skillet if you didn't figure that out.
Yep. Yeah. Cute guys everywhere in South Carolina.
Yeah. There's one that was not very nice. Did you drive or did you drove?
I drove for 2. No. We drove down there. And I flew back up.
How did you fly back up? Where was the car?
Plane.
Well, where was the car?
Well, they didn't come up with me. I flew back by myself. And the
Why?
plane ride was so scary. I don't think he spoke our language.
What?
Because he was like reading the paper and it was like Chinese.
That's odd. Maybe he's from Harry Potter and it was a Harry Potter paper. Because you know how they... Never mind. Okay. Because like I went to that. Okay, I got to preview that movie because I work in a movie theater, so I got to go to it early. I laughed so much, and like when Harry's on Felix, he's like high. It's so funny. He's like, oh my gosh, I don't even know. He's like I'm gonna go to Hagrid's, and they're like, no, we have to go to Slughorn. And he's like, no, I just feel like that's the place to be tonight. What are you doing?
It just looks like
there's a finger going towards the camera. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. We went and saw Public Enemies.
I love that movie. I saw it with Rachel.
I cried.
I did too.
I'm like, no!
I'm like, no. Spoiler again if you're going to see Public Enemies. I was like, oh no, Johnny died. And then the credits, I was like, Christian Bale killed himself. What the crap?
I know.
It's so hot. And then Channing Tatum, okay, you can turn the volume up again. Here, Channing Tatum was really hot. He's only in there for like 2 minutes, but I was like, oh, look at Channing Tatum.
Really?
Yeah. He gets shot in the very beginning, where Christian Bale's like chasing him in the vineyard or whatever.
That was him?
Yeah. You guys look stupid.
Are my wolf pack.
But tell your friends about our show. It's funny and you know it.
We'll get more interesting eventually.
Yeah.
We'll start planning out these shows.
Tell you that we're gonna.
And if you have any good topics that we could
post good topics.
We gotta start twittering.
But we'll make our RJ and Dana Twitter. That was weird. So I'm gonna talk about West Virginia trip now.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I went on a mission trip and it was I was at this old lady's house where I got to use a sledgehammer. It was really fun. And I busted up sidewalks and I made a new sidewalk. And I also helped shingle
put
a
up
roof.
a circus tent.
I did put up a circus tent.
I thought that was very useful.
It was useful. Now I know how to put up a circus tent. And there was a really cute guy that came with us. It was really cool. He was really nice.
Named
Billy Bob. No, I'm just kidding.
Named.
Oh, he does
Edward.
It's Edward. Yeah, there was a guy named Edward with us.
Edward.
No, his name's not really Edward. Yeah, and then on Wednesday we went on a boat ride and I was singing I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
We were singing that too. Well, not us, but these really annoying kids on a church trip.
Oh.
We're on a whitewater rafting thing in North Carolina. We drove to North Carolina to go whitewater rafting. Ooh. This is about my guide. But so the kids in front of us were all from a church group, and there's this one boat with like that was ours, or raft with older people, and that was ours because we weren't part of the church group or whatever. And the kids in front of us were like, "I'm on a boat," I'm on a boat. And that's all they did the whole time. And our guy was really, really cute. He's like, okay, there's this one kid that was really annoying. He was the one that started the whole boat thing. He like stood up on his raft, and our guy goes, somebody needs to push him off. Somebody needs to push him off right now, because we're going into the rapids, and he was standing up on his raft, and he's like, somebody just needs to push that guy in. He just needs to fall. And so he's like, what? Ignores. Got through our first thing of rapids, which wasn't very big, but you know, we were still kind of like freaked out, because we were just like, oh my gosh, we just went through rapids. And he's like sitting there, we're like coming up to the next rapids. He's just like, I'm looking at him, he's just like, anybody got any good jokes?
Oh, it's my phone.
My phone. And he's like,
how exciting. Who's in our video? Twitter. How ironic. Just kidding. Oh, just kidding. And voice is getting better. What?
Jinx.
Oh.
Then we went to Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach for 4th of July.
I just sent me a postcard.
Yeah. But it was for 4th of July.
Let's see if it's still going, because I would love to.
Hello.
Oh, it's still going. Good. It's... Yeah. Oh, wow, it's been going. It's a 23-minute video. I haven't even talked about Sunshine very much. Okay, I gotta talk more about West Virginia. And then I called the cute guy when I got Indiana, and I was like, you didn't say goodbye to me. And he was like, I'm sorry, I couldn't find you, and my parents made me leave. I was like, oh, fine, I forgive you. And, yeah, it was cool. But, and then Sunshine was really awesome, because we went to Switchfoot, which was kind of boring. But the mosh was just standing there. They didn't do anything. And then the next day we went to a bunch of people, and we went to Skillet. Skillet was closing act on Wednesday, and that mosh was crazy. Actually, we weren't in the actual mosh for Skillet, but we were in the mosh before it. And I got to see Firefly, and I almost got my shoes signed by Firefly, but the people came and cut off the line right where we were standing. They were like, we have to stop because we have to go to Family Force 5 now, which is totally not Christian. I don't know why they were there. Family Force 5 is not Christian music at all. But
I'm excited because I'm going to go to Warp Tour soon.
Yeah, that's exciting.
That's all over the place, so that shouldn't give away our position.
Yeah, and people come from all over the place to go to Sunshine.
Yeah.
And Haley and Lauren and Rachel and Eric all came with me. And Toby Mac was the best concert ever, as normal. Okay.
Our video got cut short.
Yeah. Well, short. It's like a 20-minute video. But so we have like 21 seconds to say goodbye. And we're sorry that we didn't get to talk more.
And it wasn't as interesting as
yeah. But we'll make more. Okay. Bye.